What is a hedge fund? Let's talk some stock market 101 information here. And when you're new and just getting started, I'm sure you've heard of hedge fund, whether that be on the news or maybe on social media or in an article, and you're wondering, okay, yeah, I get it. Hedge funds are associated with Wall Street, but what actually is a hedge fund? How does it work? And full disclosure here to honor your time, if you're looking for some sort of like in-depth, nitty-gritty, every little nook and cranny detail about a hedge fund, I'm not going to do that here. This is just a 101 topic, so I want to talk about it from a broad sense, so that way you have a better understanding of what they are, how they work, the next time you hear them, or if you're in a conversation or whatever. So really, this is what a hedge fund comes down to. A hedge fund is based around what I'm going to call the dude, right? This dude is a baller. This guy, people look at him and they're like, oh yeah. I think in this day and age, the lingo would be bro, I don't even know, but he is the dude, right? Everybody looks at him. Now, why do they look at him? Well, they look at him for really a couple different reasons. Maybe he's making a bunch of money. Maybe he's smooth. What do I mean by smooth? Maybe he's just a really good smooth talker. He knows how to schmooze. He knows how to, do you know anybody like that? That's just oh so smooth in their chat, and they could probably sell oceanfront property to somebody that lives in Iowa, right? That's how smooth they are. But the point here being is, he is the dude for these reasons right here. And namely though, the traditional one is just going to be, he's making money. He seems to be making money. He seems to be doing very well in that regard. Well, what regard? Well, his money is coming from some sort of financial market. To keep things simple, let's just call it the stock market. He seems to be making all sorts of money from the stock market, which is going to cause this to happen. You're going to have all these other people out here, and these people, they have jobs, they're running companies, they're doing a variety of other things, but because this guy, the dude, is making so much money, they're all like, wow, hey, you're doing very well. I don't have time, I don't have the desire, I don't have the passion, I don't have fill in the blank to get involved and be, track the stock market like you are. But you know what? Hey, can we do this? Can we throw you some money? Can you take our money and grow it like you've been growing yours or, other clients or whatever? But if a hedge fund that's just getting started, it would be something like this. But the point here being is, even if the hedge fund is already done, if the hedge fund is showing really good returns, that dude is just going to become that much more of the dude, and you're going to have that many more people that want it. But at the core, you're just having a lot of other people that, like I said, don't have the time, don't have the desire, don't have the knowledge. These are going to be higher net worth individuals, but they're going to be taking money and they're going to be giving it to this guy. So this guy is going to say, well, of course, I will take that money. And this right here becomes the hedge fund. The hedge fund is a collection of other people's money, and it is a person, or it's a small group of people that are managing that money and trying to get it to grow. And then the kicker being, okay, well, these people, because they're not really doing anything yet, if the hedge fund's any good, they're still going to be making money. Well, of course, the hedge fund itself, they're going to be making money along the way too. And the way the hedge fund makes money is some sort of usually management fee. Hey, if you have a certain amount of assets with us, then we're going to charge you, and I'm just totally making this number up, 1%, 0.5%, 2%. And if the hedge fund has billions and billions of dollars, like I said, just from a management fee perspective alone, that's why hedge fund managers, they got a lot of that cheddar, okay? They got all sorts of it just from the management fee alone. Because again, if you have $1 billion, I'm not a mathematical genius, but somebody in the comments, let me know. If you have $1 billion and you charge a 1% management fee, what is that? Is that $1 million or is that 10 million, Nate? I don't know. You let me know down in the comment section. It's a lot of money.
10 million.
Oh, 10 million. There you go. So 10 million at just $1 billion. Like I said, a lot of these hedge funds are in the multiple billions, but you could make money as a fee, or then you could also make money as a percentage. Meaning, hey, you know what? I'm making the numbers up. We grew your money by 10%. You owe us 3%. You owe us 2%. So then they also have the upside potential too. Think about it. That's where hedge funds and people can get mad at them because, hey, you know what? From the fee perspective, if they're losing you money, sorry, you still owe us for our time to go and lose your money. And it is what it is. But hey, like I said, hedge funds, they got a good thing going there. but also percentage. So think about that. Even if they lose money, hey, they're still making that management fee. But if they make money, then they're going to be taking a percentage. But taking a percentage if they're doing their job right. I mean, these people over there aren't going to they're not going to care. They're not going to care about the fee. They're not going to care about the percentage because these people are seeing their money grow when they're not doing anything other than just handing their money over to the hedge fund itself. And that is how it works at the core. Is the hedge fund is just a collection of other people's money, and the hedge fund is making money by management fees and percentages. And like I said, maybe there's some other little angles they take to it to make that extra money. But that is how it ultimately works. And do hedge funds only exist on Wall Street? No, it can exist anywhere, but that's just kind of synonymous with another Wall Street and hedge funds. But it's just a big, large pool of money from a bunch of different individual investors. And then the dude or the small group of dudes goes out there and makes different situations. Now, the word hedge comes from, they're always looking to potentially maybe put on short side positions, and they're trying to hedge risk. So by hedging risk, they're saying, okay, well, if this thing happens that's bad, it won't hurt us as bad because we have this hedge in place and that hedge. So that's where the name comes from. But at the end of the day, it just means a collection of money from high net worth individuals, and then they're trying to grow it and they get a fee and a percentage to do so. So hopefully this helps. If you have any other type of 101 questions, what is fill in the blank, please leave those down in the comment section below. This is always a good idea generator for me doing these 101 topics, and I'll try my best to get to those videos. So I would love to hear any suggestions you have or any other questions about hedge funds. Leave those down below and I'll do my best to answer them. So if you like these videos, if you like the 101s, please hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and check out the channel as a whole. There's a lot of other content, so hopefully you like what you see enough to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, now you officially know what a hedge fund is. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.